Hello everybody, we are back again to learn a little bit more about addition. So if we look at the word addition, remember that it has add in it. And when we're thinking about adding, it means that we're putting two things together. So our learning target for today is that we are going to understand addition as and some more. So the could be any number. It could be like 3, could be 2. So we're going to understand addition as maybe 2 and some more. Or maybe it's 3 and some more. But we're going to think about it as a number and some more. Another important thing to remember is what more means. And when we use the word more, it means that it's going to be bigger, right? So if I have 2 markers and I give myself 1 more, I have 3 now. And 3 is bigger than 2. So when we add, our numbers are going to get bigger. So for the video today, I'm going to be using this paper here. And for mine, I actually have a clear sheet protector over the front of it so that I can write on it with whiteboard markers and then just erase it. If you have that at home, go ahead and make one just like this and put it inside of a sheet protector. And if you don't have that at home, you can use a pen or a marker, something that doesn't get erased, and then use a pencil so you can use the same paper over and over and you don't have to make a new one each time. But I would go ahead and pause the video so you can create one of these on your own. It should have a blank number sentence line, so plus equals a number line from 0 up to 10, and then these two sentences that we're going to learn more about today at the bottom. The first one should say more than is and the second one should say is more than So a lot of blanks, and it might be pretty confusing right now, but we're going to talk about it and hopefully it'll make sense at the end. So when we look back and think back on the last video that I made that was addition with a number line, I showed you how to solve a problem, an addition problem, using a number line. So we're going to do the same thing today, and then we're going to think a little bit more about what we learn about those numbers. Okay, so if I read my number sentence, you can read it out loud with me. 4 plus 3 equals So remember, what is the first thing that I'm going to do with my addition problem? Yeah, I'm going to circle my bigger number. So I need to think about which number is bigger, 3 or 4. Which one is bigger? 4. So I'm going to find 4 on my number line. I'm going to circle it. Okay. And then I know that the smaller number is the number of jumps that I'm going to take. So if I start at 4 and I'm going to take 3 jumps, 1, 2, 3, my answer is going to be 7. There's my answer. So I know that 4 plus 3 equals 7. And like I said earlier, when we're doing addition, the answer to your problem needs to be bigger than the two numbers that go into it, right? Because we're putting two things together, it makes something bigger. Now that we have the answer to that problem, we're going to use those two sentences at the bottom of the paper to help us. So right now, this one you can just listen and watch. You don't need to try it on the paper that you made, okay? So on the bottom, I have a couple numbers filled in for us. It says 3 more than 4 is If I look at my number line, I took how many jumps? 1, 2, 3. So I know I started on 4 and I went 1, 2, 3 more, right? Like we said before, more means bigger. So I went 3 bigger than 4. So 3 more than 4 is, what's my answer? 7. 3 more than 4 is 7. Okay, can you guys read that with me right now? 3 more than 4 is 7. The second sentence has our blank first. It says, is 3 more than 4. So what's 3 more than 4? We did it up here again. We started at 4, and then we went 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and 7 is the answer. Can you guys read this one out loud with me too? 7 is 3 more than 4. Great. So we're going to try that one more time with a different question now. So if you can, please read that number sentence out loud. Here we go. Great. And tell me, what is the first thing that we are going to do? Yeah, we're going to circle our bigger number. So which one is my bigger number? 6. I'm going to circle it on my number line. And the smaller number tells me how many jumps. The reason why we start on the bigger number is then you don't have to take as many jumps, right? If I start on 6, how many jumps do I need to take? Just 2. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2. I end on 8. So I know my answer, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Okay? I want to answer those same sentences at the bottom just so I can really start thinking about what numbers I'm putting together to make a third number. Okay, so I have those numbers filled in again. And the first one here says 2 more than 6 is If I'm looking at my number line here, I can see the 2 more as my jumps. I have 1 and 2. That's my 2 more. It's getting bigger. I started at 6, so 2 more than 6 is 8. Then I know that my answer goes down here, and I want to make sure that it's true. So if I put in my answer, 8 here, I can read it out loud, make sure it's true. 8 is 2 more than 6. If I start at 6 and I go 2 more, 1, 2, is my answer 8? Yeah, so I know that that sentence is true. Nice job following along. I'm going to put up a few more questions. Now is the time that if you made one of these sheets that you can try those problems out on your own, and I'll show you the answers as well so that you can check your work too. So here is the first one that I want you to try on your own. Let's read the number sentence together and then we can get to work. 6 plus 4 equals So go ahead and on your paper, try to solve this problem. I'm going to do the same thing. So hopefully you got that the answer is 10. If you didn't, go back and check your work, especially on your number line. Go ahead and make sure you numbered each of your jumps and that you landed on the 4th. You took 4 jumps to land on 10. Here is another one that I would like you to try. 5 plus 4 equals Go ahead and take a look at your answer. If you got the same thing as me, awesome work. If you did not get that 5 plus 4 equals 9, good try. and I want you to go back and check your work. Make sure on your number line you're making the right number of jumps and you're stopping at the right number. All right, I'm going to leave you with two more. So here's the one of the last two, and then pause it on the screen so you can write it all down and try it yourself. And then I will put up one more for you to solve too. Here is your last problem. Go ahead and freeze and solve that. And when you are done, really great work today. I hope you have a better understanding of how one number can be a starting number and then some more. So I hope that helped you understand a little bit how addition is a number and then some more.